And, oh, the last thing I'm going to say to Stefon Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to or have. The next time, like, you starting to inch into the territory, somebody's shoot you. All that ACL got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop playing around.
After Cardi B broke the internet by revealing she's expecting a baby with NFL star Stefon Diggs, Offset is out here completely spiraling, and insiders say it's worse than anyone expected. He ain't just mad, he's losing control. Behind closed doors, Offset's been lashing out at everybody around him, throwing fits, snapping on folks like never before. Word on the street is, Offset isn't just sitting back and feeling sorry for himself. Oh no. Allegedly, he's out here plotting some next-level revenge moves against Cardi. Sources claim Offset is secretly scheming to sabotage Cardi's next album release, just to get back at her. And honestly, if you know anything about Offset, you already know this man is king of petty. When he feels disrespected, he doesn't just walk away, he blows the whole thing up. But here's where it gets even messier. Offset's walking around like he don't care about Cardi anymore, saying he's done and over it. Really? Then why he moving so wild? If it's truly over, why all the rage? Make it make sense. Folks close to him say he hasn't been the same since the baby news dropped. Ever since Cardi confirmed she's expecting her fourth child, this time with Stefon Diggs, Offset's been acting totally off the rails. People in his circle say he's pacing around like a madman, ranting nonstop, not sleeping, barely eating, and just snapping 24/7. It's total chaos right now. This whole pregnancy drama's been brewing online for a while. If you've been plugged in, you already saw the whispers start after a blogger, known only as Blogger 1, dropped some slick clues. But things hit a boiling point when Alexis stepped in and dropped a bombshell. She posted a cozy pic of Cardi B snuggled up with Stefon Diggs and captioned it, "A birdie on my shoulder," making it crystal clear. These two are definitely expecting. That one post sent the entire internet into meltdown mode. Now here's the twist. Cardi's dead silent. She hasn't clapped back, hasn't gone live, nothing. And if you know Cardi, you know she hates when bloggers dig into her private life, especially when it comes to her family or anything she ain't ready to talk about. But this time, she disappeared from the spotlight completely. And that silence only added more fuel to the fire. Even more wild, Cardi hasn't denied Alexis's post. Not one word. And that's not like her. Normally, she shuts fake news down real quick. So what's really going on? Usually, Cardi B's the queen of clapping back, whether it's with receipts, wild tweets, or hopping into Twitter spaces to shut down the noise. But this time, crickets. Not a single post, no video, no shady replies. And fans caught on real quick. People started speculating that her silence was low-key confirming the rumors without her having to say a word. And then it got even messier.
And, oh, the last thing I'm going to say to Stefon Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to or have. The next time, like, you starting to inch into the territory, somebody's shoot you. All that ACL got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop playing around.
Clips started floating around of Cardi, rocking what looked like a baby bump. Let's be real. Cardi's known for her snatched waist and body-hugging outfits. So when her silhouette started shifting, the internet's gossip detectives went into full investigation mode. They zoomed in on every little detail. Concert footage, red carpet shots, even blurry paparazzi pics. Folks were analyzing her belly from every angle, watching her walk, how she moved, even how the shadows hid her dress. In one clip, fans were shouting, "She's definitely pregnant!" They swore she forgot to suck in her stomach as she was leaving an event, and her bump was bouncing for the world to see. Now people were saying she might be too far along to even try hiding it anymore. Like, it's out there, sis. What started as rumors quickly turned into full-blown belief. Fans were convinced Cardi was carrying baby number 4, and this time, it wasn't Offset's. It was Stefon Diggs. And just like that, Offset was out the picture. And it was a wrap. As soon as the photos and videos started trending, the internet blew up. Social feeds were flooded with clips of Cardi out and about with a very obvious baby bump. There was no more denying, no more speculation. She was glowing, bump showing, and everybody knew what it meant. At first, Cardi tried to play it cool, acting like nothing was going on, but she couldn't hide it for long. Eventually, she stepped up and confirmed it. Yes, she's pregnant. And the internet lost its mind. Fan pages lit up, TikToks were breaking down the timeline frame by frame, and the entire gossip world exploded. But let's not forget this part. Not too long ago, Cardi was just celebrating her daughter, Culture, blooming and growing up. So folks were shocked to find out she's expecting again already. People were side-eyeing the whole situation, wondering if it was some kind of elaborate internet hoax or if it was real. Oh, it's real all right? And guess who's not taking it well? Offset. Man's been spiraling ever since the news broke. He's been dropping cryptic messages all over social media like RIP Street Real One, and I got 300 million ounces in real life. Then he posted, I'm a dog. It's a honey bun today, but I'm not the candy lady. We still together, baby. We are nothing. Offset wasn't slick with it. Fans caught on instantly that he was throwing shade at Cardi, and when he tried to backtrack by saying, everyone I post, not about, no, none, it made 0 sense and just made things worse. Folks started dragging him hard, saying he's acting messy and clearly doesn't have the emotional maturity to handle either the breakup or the pregnancy news. And to make it worse, Cardi's not exactly thriving right now either. People online started pointing out that she seems to be bouncing between toxic relationships, and now it's got everyone looking sideways at Stefon Diggs too. Let's talk about him for a sec. Over the years, Stefon's name been caught up in mad drama when it comes to women, and not in a good way. His dating life is full of chaos, red flags, and shady behavior. So now fans are like, why leave Offset's madness just to run into more mess? It's looking like Cardi traded one disaster for another, and people are watching it all unfold like a front row show. Now Stefon's catching major heat from all directions. Multiple women have come forward, accusing him of sliding back into his ex's DMs while publicly flexing. Cardi! Like, what? And it doesn't stop there. Rumors are flying that he's got other women pregnant at the same time. That's not just messy, that's reckless. No remorse, no accountability, just wild behavior with no care in the world. And the craziest part? Cardi saw all of this. The DMs, the drama, the chaos, and still chose to have this man's baby. Now we're all stuck watching this real-life love triangle play out like a soap opera, and it's only getting juicier. While Stefon's out here doing whatever he wants, Offset is spiraling hard. And poor Cardi, she's smack in the middle, pregnant, prepping to drop a record, and surrounded by mayhem from every angle. Offset, full of jealousy and spite, is allegedly pulling strings behind the scenes to sabotage her album rollout. Yup, he's trying to ruin the whole thing. And Petty doesn't even begin to describe what he's doing right now. He's acting like the whole world wronged him, when in reality, he just can't handle Cardi moving on. If you've been paying attention, you probably peeped Offset's shady moves the second Cardi popped out with Stefon. Let's be real. The second she upgraded to someone richer and more high profile, Offset's ego took a direct hit. He never thought she'd actually do what she said, level up and leave. Now he's out here sulking and sabotaging. And remember when Cardi and Stefon were trying to keep things low-key? Yeah? That didn't last long. Back then, Cardi and Stefon hadn't confirmed anything. It was all still under wraps like some exclusive VIP drop. But out of nowhere, DJ Academics popped up with all the tea and blew the story wide open. Next thing you know, the whole internet was buzzing. Cardi had a new man. But here's where it got messy for real. That leak wasn't random. Word on the street? It was Offset who spilled it. Yup. While he and Cardi were still living under the same roof, he allegedly went snooping through her phone. And what he found set him off. Sources say he came across spicy pics and some super explicit texts between Cardi and Stefon Diggs. And these weren't no innocent convos either. According to insiders, Cardi was all in with Stefon. No filter, no hesitation. She was putting it all on the line, and didn't care who found out. She was straight up in love. And once Offset read those messages, everything exploded. Ever since then, he's been on a revenge mission. They say Offset ran straight to DJ Academics with Cardi's private receipts. And of course, Academics didn't waste a second. He blasted the whole thing online for clout. That was the moment the world got a peek into Cardi and Stefon's new situationship. And it was only the first step in Offset's full-blown sabotage plan. And it didn't stop there. Offset took it even lower. At one point, he got real reckless and tried to spread this strange rumor about Stefon Diggs' personal life. He went online saying stuff like, "Ignore the homo," which had the internet shook. Like, did he really just say that? People were stunned. Ever since Cardi's pregnancy went public, Offset's been acting like the textbook bitter ex. It's giving, if I can't have you, nobody can. Jealousy, pettiness, and nonstop attention-seeking. Straight up chaos. And it didn't end with the tea spilling. Let's talk about Cardi's big music moment. She finally announced her second album, something fans been waiting on for years. She dropped a teaser, revealed the title of her first single, and had everyone hyped. But just a few hours after Cardi's announcement, guess who popped up trying to steal the spotlight? Offset. He went online saying he's dropping a new song on the exact same day. Out of every day in the year, he chose that one? Come on now. People ain't buying the coincidence angle. Given his track record, fans are calling it what it is. Intentional sabotage. Offset's been moving sloppy and shady, trying to throw off Cardi's comeback moment, and the internet sees everything. Folks online are dragging him, saying he's acting desperate, messy, and doing way too much just to take the shine off her moment. Let's be real. None of this is shocking at this point. Fans already expected Offset to pull some kind of shady move, and when he did, they were on him immediately. As soon as folks saw the timing of his music drop, they swarmed his post, calling it exactly what it was: sabotage, a weak attempt to steal Cardi's spotlight. But honestly, nobody was surprised. If you've been keeping up, you already know what Cardi's new track sounds like and who it's aimed at. That record came in hot, and fans were quick to say it's slicing right at Offset's neck. Remember when a snippet of that song leaked a few weeks ago? Cardi went off in it, dragging men who sleep with anything that breathes and taking shots at disloyal, grimy types. Back then, she told fans she wasn't going to release it, said it was too old, and didn't want to stir up more drama. But guess what? She dropped that exact same song anyway, and she did not hold back. She snapped with lines like, "These ninjas too simple, low-down, dirty dogs ain't worth nothing. Tell your mama she raised a leech the next time you try to sing." Whew! The internet lost it. People knew exactly who she was talking about, and Offset's name was all over the comment sections. That dirty dog line? Yeah, hit dogs holler, and Offset definitely barked back, just not with words. Instead of responding directly, Offset pulled a slick move, dropped his own single the same day as Cardi's release, straight up calculated. But it backfired big time. Fans weren't buying it. If anything, it confirmed what they already suspected. Offset can't stand seeing Cardi win without him. Let's not pretend this was some random coincidence either. It was sabotage, plain and simple, wrapped up in a music drop. But really just another bitter ex move. Petty, messy, and exactly the kind of behavior fans have come to expect from Offset lately. And now, the internet's eating it all the way up. This is shaping up to be one of the messiest, most public breakups in the industry. And fans got front row seats. But here's the kicker. Offset's sabotage attempt. It flopped. Sure, his song barely made a splash, sneaking onto the Billboard Hot 100 at number 72. So yeah, technically it charted. But let's be honest, that ain't even close when you put it up against Cardi's new track, Pop Out. No comparison. Cardi came back swinging, and she's winning. Cardi's new single came out swinging, debuting at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. Yup, top 10, y'all. The numbers don't lie. And they made one thing very clear. Cardi's winning, and Offset, he's out here playing himself. While she was dropping heat, Offset was busy pulling slick little moves that backfired hard. He tried to block her moment, but all he did was make himself look desperate and pressed. Meanwhile, Cardi popped out glowing, pregnant, unbothered, and winning. But if you thought Offset getting humbled on the charts would make him sit down somewhere, nah, that ain't how he moves. Instead of falling back, he jumped right back online, throwing more shade. He accused Cardi of using her pregnancy as a publicity stunt and posted wild messages like, "I passed y'all on the go rollout and pee." Like, what does that even mean? At this point, the jealousy is screaming. Offset can't handle seeing Cardi level up without him. He's been spotted throwing jabs at Cardi and Stefon, dragging their names, trying to wreck her rollout, and basically unraveling every time they shine. It's like every time she wins, he crumbles a little more. Some fans are saying it plain. Offset is salty because Cardi became the bigger star, more famous, more successful, and more focused. Others are even wondering, is Offset spiraling because he fumbled the biggest bag he ever had? Is he scared that if Cardi really moves on and builds something solid with someone like Stefon, he's done for? Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure. Cardi's keeping it moving. She's building a new life, making big music moves, and not letting any of the noise slow her down. Offset, on the other hand, is online throwing tantrums while Cardi's over here dropping hits and growing a whole legacy. This saga is far from over, but right now, Cardi's got the crown. If you enjoyed the tea, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let us know what you think about all this drama. And of course, we'll see you in the next one.